So I have some choices to make. I can either see the historical center or the cathedral. That's if I go right. But as we know, I never do. So I'm just gonna go in this small little street, which looks way more appealing. And on the other hand, you know, I definitely can find a way to cross to the old town or the historical city center, as they call it. Definitely, but because, you know, I like them more because these are little streets are most of the time less attractive for tourists. And well, you know, honestly, the only tourists I've seen here so far is a group of really old people at the castle, and that's really it. And I think that they were from Austria, so it's not even that far, you know. But it's so weird. I rarely seen a capital city with no tourism. One of the places that comes to mind is probably Sofia in Bulgaria, which is, you know, also not very like a touristic area, like definitely not a city where a lot of tourists go to, because if you want to go as a tourist there, most people go for like cheap alcohol and whatever and stag parties. But most people choose Prague for that because, well, Prague is the name. So anyway, I'm drifting off with my conversation. So there we have the church or cathedral, the St. Martin's Cathedral. And I wonder if we can cross the street somewhere. Don't know where, but we'll find it. I always find it. Well, famous last words. Now this one is tough though. Ah, there's a bridge there. Ah, that's actually the bridge that I already walked across. No, not across, but next to it. It's actually with the city wall. Oh, I like this little kind of restaurants. Kind of cool. Small. Ah, that's actually quite expensive. €2 for half a liter of beer. At least I have not really checked the prices for Bratislava, but in Prague it's even cheaper, so I can only imagine that it's really expensive. So I made it to the cathedral, and by the looks of it, you can go inside. So I put my mask on, because you know, you really need it. So it's only open for tourists at these times, and normally if there's a service going on, then not. Let's go in. Looks like a nice church, but depending on when I'm actually gonna edit this video and upload it, I can only tell you that if this is uploaded as first entry of my videos about my small trips, then this is nothing compared to the other one that I visit, but you guys will see that in the future. If you wonder what that sound is, somebody's spraying disinfection all over the place because, you know, still have COVID. Can we go in here? Ooh, that looks pretty. Nice marble stairs. Okay, this looks a lot nicer. Definitely the ceiling, of course. Can you guys see it? Painted ceilings. That's quite nice. Sometimes I feel like I'm becoming a broken record. Because saying that for me these places don't hold much value, but you can see why some people like them. All right, next up, historical city center. Let's go. So now I'm actually walking in the middle of the historical center, and you can see the amount of tourists here. It just really amazes me. Well guys, check out this church. It looks like I'm in I don't know, sort of like a fairy tale. It looks like it's made of candy or something like this. Wow, very nice. It looks like Art Nouveau style building. Don't know how old it is, but if it's Art Nouveau, it's probably 18th, 19th century, I guess. Really looks cool. I wonder if you can go in. No, unfortunately, we cannot go in. It's quite sad because if the outside looks so cool, I wonder what the inside looks like, you know? It's actually really cool. It really feels like you're in a Candyland. That's really nice. See if there's maybe a different entrance. You never know, right? Yes, there is. All right. Let's put on a face mask. Ah, you cannot really see it. You're not really allowed to go in. Or am I? No. Fortunately, it's locked. Inside a little bit less impressive, but I still think it's cool. Huh. There we have it. The Blue Church. Oh, it's nice, I must say. It's really nice as far as churches go. I think it's something unique, a little bit different. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what we can find. Something exciting, hopefully. Look at that. No idea what kind of building it is, but it looks so out of place. Definitely here. I'm like in the city center. Ah, it's an old food market. Also saw one when we were in Kolovivari. They also had Tržnica, which was basically now they had like a supermarket in there, but it used to be a market for other things as well many years ago. So probably this one too. Cool.